Good afternoon, you guys, and welcome into the Hot Corner on this Wednesday afternoon. This is your host, Mike Wolfgang, and I hope you guys are all having a great week as we are now at the halfway point to the weekend. As for today, I've got some scores from yesterday along with some highlights. There has not been much change in the standings so far this week, but there is some other topics and news to talk about around Major League Baseball. Tomorrow night is the highly anticipated Field of Dreams game. We got some background and player comments from that. And before I dive into scores and other topics, I haven't done a trivia question in a few shows for you guys, so with that, we're going to move into a trivia question. This one is going to be Field of Dreams themed. It's fitting because the game is taking place tomorrow night. So, in the movie, The Field of Dreams, when Ray was standing out in the cornfield, picturing a baseball field and wondering if he should build it in his backyard, what is the first thing the voice says to Ray when he was pondering that decision to put a field in his cornfield? So, with that, we're going to move into yesterday's scores. As we mentioned, there was a doubleheader between the Brewers and Cubs. The Brewers took both games of that two-game set, with the Cubs winning the first game 4-2 and the second game 6-3. The Angels and Blue Jays were also in a doubleheader. That one was split. The Angels won the first one 6-3, and the Jays won game number 2 4-0. Detroit defeated the Orioles 9-4 in Baltimore. The Dodgers won 5-0 over the Philadelphia Phillies last night. Corey Seager and Max Muncy homered as Dodgers snapped the Phillies' 8-game winning streak. St. Louis handed Pittsburgh a 4-1 defeat. Tampa Bay picked up a nice division win against the Boston Red Sox 8-4. Oakland took down Cleveland 4-3 in extras to earn their fifth straight win. Cleveland led that one 3-2, and Oakland came back to win it 4-3. Atlanta won a close one 3-2 over the Reds. Salvador Perez homered twice in the Royals' 8-4 win over the New York Yankees. Houston was victorious over the Rockies last night. Minnesota finally beat the Chicago White Sox 4-3 at home. The Twins have really struggled against the White Sox this season. San Francisco squeezed one out against the Diamondbacks 8-7. San Diego was victorious over the Marlins 6-5 again last night, and the Texas Rangers prevailed against the Seattle Mariners 5-4 last night in 10 innings. As we mentioned at the top, the Field of Dreams game will take place tomorrow night between the Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. This will be the first professional baseball game ever played in the state of Iowa, so the first strikeout, first home run, first hit, whatever will be a significant one in that game. Players and coaches on both sides have been talking about the build-up and excitement on playing in the game, including White Sox reliever Liam Hendriks, who said, "Hopefully I don't stink up the joint and give up the first homer in Iowa." This is going to be a fun game to watch tomorrow night in the middle of a cornfield, and for anyone who hasn't watched the Field of Dreams movie, I encourage you to do that. It'll really get you pumped up for tomorrow night's game. It'll be a good one. Some other news: the middle of last week and towards the end of last week, the 2022 MLB regular season schedule was released, with opening day being scheduled for March 31st. There are some good matchups to note, and of course, the interleague action. The AL East will go up against NL Central. The AL Central will go up against the NL West. And the AL West will go up against the NL East. Jackie Robinson Day will once again be on April 15th. The MLB All-Star Game will be held at Dodger Stadium. And in the final day of the 2022 regular season is set for October 2nd. So with that, we're going to wrap things up this afternoon. Let me conclude by reminding you all to check out Alec Cabrera's daily sports show called The Casual Sports Report, which is posted every day. And once it returns here in the coming weeks, make sure to tune into the Casual Sports Podcast, hosted by Alec, myself, and Matt Morrison. This is going to do it for today, you guys. As always, be sure to follow your favorite teams tonight or watch any baseball games if you are looking for something to watch. This is Mike Wolfgang signing off, and we'll see you next time here on the Hot Corner.